Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. Um, this attack happened late last night at the early morning hours of Friday. 2:30 in the morning is when it took place at Vector Security in an industrial park, very close. It's outside Philadelphia and very close to Conshohocken. It's in Whitemarsh Township, and this woman here, she works the night shift at this place, Vector Security. There's a photo of it there as well. I'm fairly certain. Actually, no, right there. That's a photo outside of the business park on Campus Boulevard in Plymouth Meeting. You know, so Angela Stith, she's 33 years old. She works at that security company, the night shift, and she was just on her break, a 10-minute break, and went to sit in her car. And apparently, her husband came and attacked her viciously. And supposedly he called her first, I think, and I believe that's what it said. So he breaks the window in the car where she's sitting in the driver's seat. I don't know if he's stabbing her at that point or not, or if the window was maybe partially down, and that's how he was able to break it. But she manages to climb out of the car from the passenger side door, but he just goes right around and continues to attack her, and he stabs her so I think with like some kind of a knife that it left the blade literally in her back. She died from this. And when her coworkers spotted this happening, they came out to help her and called 911 immediately at the same time. But he then proceeded to get into his pickup truck and run over her repeatedly. He ran back and forth over her before driving away. It says she was actually able to speak to the coworkers that came out to help her, but I'm just assuming that literally the coworkers had to get out of the way because of the husband who allegedly then got into his pickup truck and ran over her repeatedly. But she was actually able to speak before that happened. It's just I heard about this today on the radio. Just a little bit, and I was working. I didn't catch the whole story. I didn't even know, the exact location. It sounded where I thought it was, and it is. In Whitemarsh Township in Plymouth Meeting, which is very close to Conshohocken and so forth. So, and then it says he then called his mother. Prosecutors say told her his mom, his own mom, the husband, who's pictured right here, Lawrence Crowley. It continued to go on from there, and said, "I'm sorry, I killed her. I ran over her and I killed her. I'm sorry, Mom." So they eventually caught up with him on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Says near the Allegheny Tunnel, which is about 210 miles west of the stabbing scene. And when he pulled over, he set himself on fire inside his own car, inside the truck. And I don't know if he had some kind of something to douse himself before he did that or what, but and they managed to save him, but he's in critical but stable condition. So, and that's where it finally ended. After he was pulled over, and there may have been somewhat of a crash scene at that point. The defendant lit himself on fire, Steele says. Steele is the prosecutor. He's the DA. He's the district attorney who's been prosecuting the Bill Cosby case. That's him pictured right there, and he gave a press conference talking about this. There's actually video. This was captured all on security video, surveillance video footage, outside of the business, and it's in a business park. So this Campus Boulevard is just an industrial park, But it was it's in the middle of the night at 2:30 in the morning, Friday morning, when pretty much nobody's around, and when he describes watching the video, he's seen it. He said it's just, he's almost reduced to, close to tears. It's so vicious, her being stabbed, attacked, and then ran over repeatedly. So, that's pretty much the story there. Let me just quickly, coworkers rushed in an attempt to aid the victim, but Crowley then allegedly got into a Chevrolet Avalanche pickup truck and drove over the victim repeatedly. Quote, he drove the car over top of her again and again and again, and he crushed her, Steele said. Crowley was later found on Pennsylvania Turnpike around Somerset, PA, by state police and was pulled over. When police attempted to take him into custody, Crowley allegedly lit himself on fire. He's now hospitalized in critical but stable condition. Authorities believe Smith and Crowley, both from Philadelphia, had some sort of relationship and may have broken up. Maybe you know what? I apologize. Maybe they're not married. I was assuming they're husband and wife. I think they were just boyfriend girlfriend, something like that. Vector Security. So Crowley has been charged with first-degree murder and related charges. According to his mother, he called her and said, "Mom, I'm sorry, I killed her. I ran over her and I killed her." It's pretty unbelievable, obviously. And again, that's the individual who allegedly did all this. I wasn't sure if the stabbing started before a suspected killer ran over his estranged girlfriend again and again after stabbing her in the parking lot of a 24/7 security monitoring company. Lawrence Crowley attacked Angela Mae Stith inside her car as she took a break from her overnight shift at Vector Security. Stith managed to get out of her car and began to run away, but Crowley chased her down and continued to attack her and began to repeatedly stab her. He stabbed her to the point where the blade of the knife was in her back during the autopsy, Steele said. All right, well, that's the story there, man. And thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below, and I will see you in the next video. Later, man.